22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Fields this way up at the 17. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Ready. Going to be rail.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. Well, this Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Here's Lance to throw it. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
It's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it up. And the Commanders are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
After the interception, here's Wilson. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on second down. Wilson. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now it's Wilson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Finding space at the 40, down the left sideline. And he's going to get this down near the 25. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Wilson's throw complete to Dotson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Washington. Rondale Moore, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Browns drive about to get started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action, now it's Lance. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. These two teams all tied after one.
Come on, set.
Now Wilson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Here's Wilson. Touchdown! Cooper Kupp, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, a run from White. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward and pick up that first. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Shaquille Barrett there pushing upfield to make the stop. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Up the middle, it's Williams. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Javonte Williams, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, You've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lance. And that'll be caught downfield by Shenault. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Now Lance. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is... And he's in! Touchdown, Browns! Javonte Williams, as the first half is winding down. And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Lance going to try to throw for this. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Again, Wilson. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. There's Wilson to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, Washington. DeAndre Swift, 38 yards. And the Commanders have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that will make this a 4-point game. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
123 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Here's Lance. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the Browns have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. To throw is Wilson. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Able to connect with Dotson. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. Now it's Wilson. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got his man, it's Andrews. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw again is Wilson. And that's out to the flat for Swift. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. Wilson. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Now Wilson on second down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the Commanders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. After the interception, here's Wilson. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Mark Andrews with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Commanders are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. The extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Browns drive about to get started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Okay, right.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run it again with Williams. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 136 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now carry number 20 in the game. Here's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. This is Shenault on the receiving end. On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Now a play fake. Lance. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Commanders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here now?
No, I don't. Especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
Now Wilson on first down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now it's Wilson. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, it wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Now Wilson. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2nd down and goal. Wilson. Touchdown, Washington. Mark Andrews halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Commanders are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Desperation time here. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Wilson wants to throw it. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jahan Dotson. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. One final try now for Lance. And, my goodness, another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. 20. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back to the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this